Joining us from Caracas, Ana Vanessa Herrero, reporter for The Washington Post. Ana, great seeing you. What led to González Urrutia leaving?
Well, according to him, a lot of pressure coming from the government and also pressure coming from whatever people were surrounding him and Maria Corina Machado. He said on a letter, and he said immediately after he arrived to Spain, that threats against his life and against his freedom forced him to make this decision. A decision, by the way, Jose, that it impacted everyone and that really wowed a lot of the population. Most of the population, because just days before, his lawyer said that González Urrutia was never going to leave Venezuela until January, when he, as he said, was supposed to be sworn in as president.
And so, Ana, I mean, whereas he was the face of the opposition's presidential elections, it's clear that they put him there because, you know, Maria Corina Machado was they didn't let her run. Maduro shut down the door of anybody and everyone who he could so that they wouldn't run against him. But his was the face that was finally put in there. What does the opposition do now?
Well, that's actually a mystery, and that's a very good question that is still yet to be answered. We really don't know, but Maria Corina Machado did say, as you read before, that she was going to stay here and fight from Venezuela while Edmundo González was going to fight from abroad. Now, what you're saying is absolutely true. Edmundo González was the face, the candidate, because Maria Corina Machado couldn't run. So really, other people around Maria Corina are saying that this decision, while it is a very important decision, it really doesn't impact what the opposition is doing and what the strategy of pressuring the international community against Nicolás Maduro. You know, they say it doesn't have to do with that main goal that they have of getting Edmundo González be sworn in as president in January. But yeah, it's complicated. I mean, how you're going to do that without the main character here in Venezuela? We've seen this before, and that is part of the great criticism around this decision.
Yeah, and Ana Vanessa, you know, we have to put everything in context. Let's remember that up to 9 million Venezuelans have been forced to leave their country over the past 25 years. Hundreds of thousands have made their way to the United States looking for a new life. And that is something that is very real. The importance of Venezuela and what is happening in Venezuela has an impact around the world.
Around the world, around the neighboring countries who are really aware and are bringing awareness to the fact that if this continues and Maduro keeps holding power, then they might be facing another wave of migration towards Colombia, Brazil, and again to the United States. We're talking about over 4 million more. That's the projection. That's the expectations that experts have.